In this video, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 services you should use if you wanna boost your sales and just overall boost your success in the dropshipping space as good as possible and as quickly as possible.
In this mansion, I'm gonna call it.
All right, you guys, so the first service I wanna talk about is gonna be called Launch Ads. Essentially what this is for those of you guys who are out there running ads, for those of you guys who are out there doing any sort of paid advertisement, whether it's TikTok ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, no matter what type of content you're making, if you are running some sort of product ad, probably not YouTube ads unless you're doing a service-based sort of offer, this service applies to you that I've actually personally checked out a lot myself before and used for a long time. So Launch Ads will essentially make an ad for you no matter what product you're selling, done for you. So you don't have to make your ads. So for those of you guys who are like, I don't know if this is good, I don't know if this would work for an ad, would this work? Or they're using like a picture ad, or it's like, and it's just not that quality. And to simply beat out all of those people, this is literally all you need to do. And this not only ensures that you get an ad made for you, this ensures that you get a good ad for you that's optimized to make sales because they know what they're doing. This is a great thing to do for paid ads, because even if you're running free traffic right in the beginning and then you go to scale with paid ads, you can't just use your free traffic videos as ads. A lot of the times you want to test other styles, other things, and this is just one of those other styles that you absolutely need to try. When you choose to work with Launch Ads, you're literally working with a professional team of video editors, professional team of script writers, professional team of designers, recommended by the king of scaling Facebook ads, called by Forbes spending $40 million per year. He generated over 450,000. So there's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of my buddies use these softwares too. A lot of other people in this space, in the kind of YouTube e-commerce space. If you want to check out Launch Ads, the link is just in the description. So go ahead and check them out. They're absolutely insane. You cannot go wrong by giving it a try. All right, you guys, so the next service I want to talk about is actually a service I've been waiting to talk about to you guys for a long time. The reason I haven't talked about it is because I've been getting this ready for you guys, and I do not mean to sound like I'm just plugging something that I made in here to try to get you guys to use something. This service is actually where you're gonna get the chance to work with my digital design team to actually get a store built for you with whatever product you want to sell. This is literally optimized for the way that I do and teach dropshipping, and this is the design team that I use to build all of my stores. This is actually my in-house design team in my office in Portland, Oregon in Tigard, you guys, and our support and everything from start to finish is top notch. The main reason I wanted to talk about this service to you guys is just because it's something that I know a lot of beginners struggle with, and utilizing this could be something that helps make your business journey a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, a little bit smoother. So you guys, this is an example of a website that our team made. This is just a website for this quicksand hourglass, right? These websites look very clean, and that's why I like them so much. Our design team really does a great job. It's nothing spammy, but it looks very clean and very well structured. As you guys can see, right, we've got a little description, but the highlight throughout the whole website is that one product, and that's exactly what I teach and what I do my dropshipping stores like always. Everything behind it is just super clean, super, easy, right? As you can see, let customers speak for us. Easy to know what's going on this website, and that's exactly why I like the websites that our design team builds so much. So if you guys check this out, essentially what this is the phone view, you guys. As you can see, we've got all these little perfect looking descriptions, super easy to navigate, super good looking product page. It almost looks like a ClickFunnels. It's very clean. The other cool part about it is it literally takes less than 48 hours to get your website back. So as soon as you do go ahead and tell us what product you want, we go ahead and literally build the store in less than 48 hours. All right, you guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is something you probably have never heard me mention on this channel before, and I'm super excited to talk about it because it's something that's actually really helpful. So what that is Fiverr and Upwork. These are two different websites that you can use and make accounts on in order to find freelancers. What a freelancer is, for those of you who don't know, is basically a little person. It's basically a person who just freelances. They're just on the internet and they're offering a service, right? So you could go out there and sell somebody a website and you'd be a freelancer. So people on these websites, Upwork and Fiverr, are just offering tons and tons of different little jobs that you could get done for you for usually a really good price and with a lot of quality. They're also very trusted websites. Fiverr is more of like where you go get somebody to do something, that's kind of a cheaper position, right? Upwork is more for bigger projects. If you're hiring somebody, looking for a VA that's going to be a long-term VA with you. I use both platforms and I just see which one I could find the best person on, because if you don't know about these websites and you need something done, done, you feel like you have to go meet somebody in person or go travel somewhere, or DM somebody on Instagram, when in reality, you can just go get this service done for a flat rate price or whatever price you and the seller agree to, and you get the service done and it gets done, sent back to you, and then that's it. All right, you guys, so the fourth service I want to talk about is private fulfillment and working with a private supplier or a private sourcing agent. This is something that people ask me about all the time. This is probably the most common question I get being in the dropshipping space, and especially being on YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. How can I use a private supplier? How do you get a private supplier? How much is a private supplier? Does the private supplier have my product? Can I get a private supplier? I get these questions and these comments all day long, and it's understandable because if I was just starting dropshipping, or when I did just start dropshipping, I had no idea how to get a private supplier, and it actually caused me to lose a lot of money because I went a lot of my beginning months without a private supplier, and I had to refund a bunch of people for shipping issues. I got a lot of chargebacks. I had to deal with things that I usually wouldn't have had to deal with if I knew how to get a private supplier. If you guys want to work with private sourcing agents, there's tons of different options. They might have the product you have for even cheaper than what the AliExpress cost is. The cool thing about a private sourcing agent, and to understand what it is, just for those of you guys who don't really know what it is, a private sourcing agent is essentially like a real estate agent, but for a product. You basically hire the private sourcing agent. They go ahead and communicate to all the suppliers in Asia. They try to find the one with the best shipping and the best price, and then they go ahead and negotiate that deal for you and make sure that you get fast shipping and a good price, and then they get a little like $1 to $2 fee on top of whatever the product cost you. If you're not consistently making sales, don't really worry about a private supplier. I mean, you could just use Zendrop or use AliExpress for that. But once you do get, I'd say, even one sale, you should definitely switch over to a private supplier right away. If you want to check out a private supplier, I'll have a link to a couple in the description. There's just a couple different options, you guys. I've used all of those different options, and truthfully, I think you should have options. I don't think the private supplier game should be just one size fits all. I think you should have multiple, and each time you get a product, you price shop. You send it to 1, 2, and 3. You see which one gets the best deal, and then you go with that one. All right, you guys, so service number 5 is going to be social media. And what I mean by this is using social media for your dropshipping business. I cannot tell you guys enough how many people come in my comment section asking me why they're not making sales, and I look at their social media and they've posted one time. You guys need to understand that social media is an insane opportunity for business. It has never been easier to make the sale of a physical product. You could literally make a sale or thousands of dollars daily from your laptop doing drop shipping in the era we live in. This is absolutely nuts. So if you're actively using social media in your business, you're gonna get insanely far, especially if you're drop shipping. So the reason the 5th service is social media is because you guys need to really stress the importance you put on social media when you start your drop shipping business, because it's free to use, it's easy to use, and it's something that's essential to learn.